Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of the Russian BTR-22, a cutting-edge 8x8 armored personnel carrier that's emerging as a cost-effective powerhouse for modern mechanized forces, designed to replace aging Soviet-era vehicles like the BTR-82A while incorporating hard-learned lessons from recent conflicts. If you're a military tech enthusiast, a strategy buff, or just love exploring the wheeled warriors that keep infantry mobile and protected on the battlefield, you're in for a treat because the BTR-22 isn't just an incremental upgrade. It's a fresh, amphibious design from Russia's military industrial company, also known as VPK, blending enhanced protection, firepower, and electronic warfare capabilities into a platform that's already turning heads at major defense exhibitions. Unveiled at the Army 2023 Forum in Moscow and further showcased at Army 2024, this vehicle represents Russia's push for affordable, versatile troop transport that can handle the demands of contemporary warfare, from drone-heavy skies to mine-infested terrains. We're going to break down its impressive capabilities in full detail, give you a comprehensive technical rundown, and cover the latest factual news as of September 15, 2025. Including its ongoing trials and export potential. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's roll into everything you need to know about the BTR-22. The BTR-22's capabilities are what make it a standout in the evolving landscape of armored personnel carriers, engineered specifically for motorized rifle troops to transport personnel to the battlefield, provide fire support, carry military cargo, tow trailers, and even serve as the base for a family of combat, technical, and logistical support vehicles across various branches of the armed forces. This 8x8 wheeled platform excels in rough terrain mobility while offering robust protection against small arms fire, mine fragments, shell splinters, first-person view drones, also known as FPV drones, which are small, operator-controlled unmanned aerial vehicles often used for reconnaissance or attacks, and other external threats, making it ideal for high-intensity operations, where quick deployment and survivability are key. Its amphibious design allows it to cross water obstacles without preparation, floating and propelled by water jets for seamless transitions from land to river crossings, while the reinforced armor and anti-mine features ensure it can withstand the detonation of up to 6 kilograms of trinitrotoluene, also known as TNT, which is a high explosive used in munitions, under its wheels or belly, a critical edge in mine-heavy conflict zones like those seen in Ukraine. The vehicle's electronic warfare suite, including the LGSH-689 system, jams FPV drones, and other unmanned threats, disrupting their guidance signals to prevent strikes. While its modular combat module supports versatile armaments for engaging infantry, light armor, or aerial targets. With a capacity for a combat crew of 11, including a driver, commander, gunner, and 8 infantrymen, the BTR-22 can deliver troops directly into the fray, dismount them via rear doors for safe egress, and provide suppressive fire to cover advances, all while towing trailers for logistics or serving in reconnaissance roles with added sensors. This multi-role versatility stems from its design philosophy. Create a budget-friendly alternative to pricier platforms like the Bumerang 8x8, incorporating combat-proven upgrades from the Ukrainian theater to ensure it's not just a transporter, but a force multiplier that enhances infantry survivability and firepower in dynamic battle spaces. Let's break down the technical specs and how the BTR-22 operates under the hood, because this vehicle's engineering is a smart evolution of Russian armored design, balancing simplicity, cost, and performance for mass production. At its core, the BTR-22 measures 7,560 millimeters in length, 2,985 millimeters in width, 3,020 millimeters in height, and boasts a ground clearance of 475 millimeters, giving it a low silhouette for reduced detectability while allowing it to navigate obstacles up to half a meter high. Weighing 20,000 kilograms in full combat configuration, it's powered by a 360 horsepower diesel engine paired with a 5-speed mechanical gearbox and a 2-speed transfer case with locking differentials, delivering a top speed of up to 100 kilometers per hour on roads and an operational range of around 800 kilometers on internal fuel, making it agile enough to keep pace with mechanized units over long distances. The 8x8 wheel arrangement, with independent suspension and run-flat tires, ensures cross-country speeds of around 40 kilometers per hour and the ability to climb slopes up to 30 degrees or ford rivers up to 1.2 meters deep without preparation, thanks to its amphibious hull and water jets for propulsion. Armament centers on the BPPU MB-1 remote weapon station, integrating a 2A-72 30mm automatic cannon capable of firing up to 330 rounds per minute, with an effective range of 1,000 meters against ground and air targets, paired with a PKTM 7.62mm machine gun for close-range suppression, and optional Concours M anti-tank guided missile launchers for engaging armored vehicles at up to 4 kilometers. The hull features a redesigned armored structure with additional side plating rated to withstand 12.7mm armor-piercing rounds, meeting Class 5 standards of the OTT 9.1.12.120 22 Russian military specification, plus protective net-based screens at the front and rear to deflect RPGs, and an anti-drone metal cage over the upper hull to protect against overhead explosive threats. Inside, the troop compartment has 8 seats for infantrymen, with a rear exit for rapid dismounting under fire, and the electronic warfare system actively counters drones by emitting jamming signals across relevant frequencies. Operationally, the flow is efficient. Sensors and the commander's optics detect threats up to several kilometers out. The gunner locks on via the remote station's electro-optical sights, and the cannon or missiles engage, while the driver repositions at high speed, all protected by the vehicle's armor and jammers, turning a simple transport into a mobile fortress that can support assaults or hold defensive lines without exposing troops prematurely. The BTR-22's strategic role shines in its ability to serve as a foundational platform for a broader family of vehicles. From combat variants with heavier armaments to technical support models for engineering tasks, all while addressing the shortcomings of older BTRs like inadequate mine protection or vulnerability to drones, lessons directly incorporated from the Ukrainian conflict. In a typical mission, it could ferry a squad to a forward position, provide covering fire with its 30mm cannon against enemy infantry or light vehicles, jam incoming FPV drones to protect the dismounting troops, and then withdraw or reposition to tow evacuation trailers, ensuring sustained operations in contested areas. This makes it particularly appealing for export markets seeking affordable upgrades without the complexity of tracked vehicles like the BMP-3, offering a wheeled solution that's easier to maintain and transport by rail or air. The latest news as of September 15, 2025, keeps the BTR-22 in the spotlight with its continued trials and growing export interest. Building on its debut at the Army 2023 exhibition, where it was initially presented under the BTR-82, an advanced moniker but revealed as a completely new design from VPK's private initiative. Just last month in August 2024, it made another appearance at the Army 2024 Forum in Moscow, where Rosoboronexport emphasized its role as a replacement for the BTR-82A, highlighting the reinforced armor, rear crew exit, and LGSH 689 jammer as key upgrades for modern threats. Trials are ongoing within the Russian army, with prototypes undergoing rigorous testing for reliability across various terrains, and reports indicate it's more than 20 years behind some Western equivalents, but excels in cost-effectiveness and simplicity for mass production. On the export front, Russia offered the BTR-22 for India's wheeled infantry combat vehicle requirement in March 2025, positioning it as a budget-friendly option with its 360-horsepower engine and modular combat module supporting the Ballista remote station with a 2A-42 30mm cannon and PKTM machine gun. Earlier sightings near Poland in 2025 confirmed its deployment in exercises. And while no major contracts have been signed yet, interest from nations like Kuwait, previously eyeing 146 units, and potential buyers in the Middle East, underscores its appeal amid global tensions. Fun fact, the BTR-22's anti-drone cage and jammer make it one of the first Russian vehicles explicitly designed to counter the FPV drone swarms that have dominated recent conflicts, turning a vulnerability into a strength. Another cool tidbit, its amphibious capability inherited from the BTR series allows it to cross rivers at up to 10 kilometers per hour, making it a logistical asset in flood-prone or island-hopping scenarios. the BTR-22 is a testament to Russian engineering's focus on practical, battle-tested evolution, offering a versatile, protected platform that could become a staple for infantry transport and fire support in armies worldwide. So, what do you all think about the BTR-22? Are you impressed by its anti-drone features and firepower, curious about its export prospects, or maybe you've got thoughts on how it stacks up against Western APCs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends who love military tech, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel for more deep dives into the vehicles shaping modern warfare. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.